Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
This week, our journey takes us to Denton to get a preview of this year's Caroline-Dorchester County Fair Sportsman's Bash.
We stopped by North Bay Marina in Selbyville to see what they'll have in store for us at the Seaside Boat Show.
Scorchy Taws takes us to Deal Island to learn a thing or two about duck banding.
And we'll shoot up some clays in a different way at the Salisbury Gun Club.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, I want to say we had a great time at the Polar Bear Plunge, but I am still cold.
I'm still thawing out right now.
I know that you tease me about being old and everything, but yeah, the joints are definitely a little sore, and I'm going to need you to help me get up because this is too low.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Lauren, I'm serious. I need help.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
Great food, cash prizes, a whole lot of guns, all to benefit 4-H. Well, that sounds like my kind of event.
And if it sounds like your kind of event, you can get tickets to the Caroline-Dorchester County Fair's Sportsman's Bash.
This year, we're hoping to have as big of a crowd and people be just as happy as they were last year. February happens to be around it's kind of a lull between Christmas and springtime getting here, and hunting season's winding up and people need something to do. And when it's cold, so they come out here to a nice warm building, get some good food, some nice beverages, and hopefully win a prize. We have a couple ARs, some waterfowl guns, and some shotguns type deal. And then we also have 3 cash prizes, the biggest one being $500. The doors open at 10 o'clock in the morning on February 24th, and the first number will be drawn at 12 o'clock noon, and it'll be drawn every 15 minutes from there throughout, along with having in between those times we'll have different prizes given away and raffles and so forth. We've changed up the menu a little bit this year. It's pit beef and pit turkey with macaroni cheese and cowboy baked beans. It's included with your ticket along with your beverages. Yeah, proceeds go to putting on the annual 4-H fair that we put on each year for Caroline and Dorchester 4-H clubs. It is the first week of August, runs from August 7th through the 10th. We raise money for our livestock shows and entertainment. This year we're going to have Amish Outlaws again this year. Tickets on sale right now. You can go to the Caroline-Dorchester County 4-H Fair site, and a $30 ticket will get you entered into winning a gun. A $60 ticket will get you entry into the event where you get to have your food, your beverages, and chances at other prizes. This year you can go to the Caroline-Dorchester County Fair.com website and order your tickets through there and have them mailed to you.
I went last year and it was such a great time. It's happening, like Mitch said, on the 24th, and you can get more information and your tickets at Caroline-DorchesterCountyFair.com.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
The Seaside Boat Show makes its way to the OC Convention Center next weekend.
And our friends at North Bay Marina will once again be there, and I got a chance to catch up with Scott McCurdy to find out what's new for this year.
for the 37th year, we are donating the Grand Door Prize for the Ocean City Optimist Club Seaside Boat Show of a Sweetwater pontoon boat with a Suzuki engine. It's something we've been involved with every year since 1987. It's one of the few boat shows where all you got to do is show up, pay for an admission ticket, and fill it out and drop it in the barrel, and you're automatically entered to win the boat. So you can end up with a $10 boat. That's not a bad deal. Where else can you go and spend a fun few hours looking at stuff that most people enjoy being involved with for $10? That's that's a bargain at twice the price. We're going to have all our full display of the Godfrey pontoon boats, the Sweetwater, Aqua Patio, Monaco Sampan, our Hurricane deck boats, our Harris pontoon boats, our Twin V-Power catamarans, and our Sailfish center consoles. We're going to have over 25 boats on display, and we're looking for a real fun weekend. And we all hope that the weather god smiles on us. We have our own propeller shop. We do on-premise propeller repair. Mark, our propeller person, has been with us for over 36 years. We have a fully stocked service department and fully stocked parts department. And we sell parts for every major outboard line. And if you need a piece or hardware or a part for your boat, you bring one to us and we'll figure out a way to get you one. We do winterizing, winter storage, shrink wrapping, indoor storage, outdoor storage. We do boat hauling, we do boat painting, we do aluminum welding. There's really not anything that we can't do in-house. I will be at the boat show. Everybody will be at the boat show, and we would love to see you come by and say hi, and come by the store and say hi. We'll be open every day during the boat show, so there's lots of opportunities to see what we have and come by and visit. It's a boat show that does so much for the local community. It's one of the biggest events of the entire off-season here in Ocean City in the wintertime. And it also raises a lot of funds for a lot of great, for a lot of great activities, scholarship funds, educational supplies for local schools. I mean, the Ocean City Berlin Optimist Club does a lot of good with this money, and it all stays right here. Get outdoors, Delmarva, and buy a boat.
You can check out the Seaside Boat Show for yourself February 16th, 17th, and 18th. And for more information, go to ocboatshow.com.
And don't forget, you do have a chance at winning that pontoon boat that's being donated by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Jason, what do you know about a duck band?
Oh, I love a duck band. I got to see them live last summer in concert.
No, Jason, not that kind of duck band. I'm talking about the one Scorchy shows us in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Our primary purpose this day was the capture and banding of black ducks, a species that has declined at an average rate of 1.5% per year over the past 20 years. It was early morning when we met Steve and Bradley at Deal Island Wildlife Management Area for the winding trip through the shallows of the marshland to the 7 strategically placed traps. We found out early in our venture that there's no shortage of blue-winged teal at the present. In fact, most of the teal in the traps had been captured and banded previously during the past several weeks and were released immediately. The scarcity of black ducks in the traps, however, only served to bolster the fact that this species is indeed in decline. The reasons are generally agreed to be loss of habitat, over-harvesting, and what could really be the biggest problem,
Another problem that the black duck faces is hybridization, and this is an example of a mallard black duck hybrid. You can see it generally is a very dark bird. This is a male black duck, black duck mallard hybrid, and it's generally a very dark bird. You can see some of the green coming in on the head. The wing has no white in the secondary covers, but there is a trailing white line. And as the mallard is moving into the black duck range, it's beginning to hybridize with the black duck, and what we're afraid of is that the black duck will eventually be incorporated right into the mallard genetic pool, and as a separate species, the black duck will then begin to disappear.
The black duck this year is a 100-point duck, which means shoot one and you're through for the day. So make sure you don't mistake him for a mallard.
And really the best way to tell the difference between the two, other than the fact that the hen mallard is usually much more pale, is through the wing. The black duck wing has really no white on the above area, especially in these secondary feathers. There's no white stripes. In the hen mallard, the white striping, especially the trailing white striping, shows up really well.
Ah, yes, it's hard to beat a roaming the marsh on a beautiful fall morning. To be surrounded by the wonders and creatures of nature, to be part of the continuing effort of wildlife officials to assure that generations to come will also have these wonders to enjoy.
I've never seen so many blue-winged teal. It's just loaded.
The opening of the duck season is just a mite over 3 weeks away. Would Steve like to hazard a guess as to how good the season will be?
It'll probably be a lot like last year. Some areas may be a little bit better. Some areas will really depend a lot on weather.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that Delmarva is right in the heart of the Atlantic Flyway, the corridor used by migratory birds?
Did you know that the Audubon Society estimates the flyway is used by around 500 bird species?
And did you know that though most species don't travel the entire length of the flyway, the Arctic tern's migratory path is close to 56,000 miles from Greenland to the North Weddell Sea in Antarctica?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We enjoy getting invited to all the wonderful events happening across Delmarva, but one event recently still has us glowing.
Yeah, the Salisbury Gun Club hosted a nighttime glow-in-the-dark clay shoot, and it was out of this world. John, this is our first time here at the Salisbury Gun Club, and it's a pretty unique event you've got us out here. Tell us about what's happening outside right now.
We're having a glow-in-the-dark night shoot. So everything is under black lights, 5 shooters at the stands, and we're just having fun. A couple of our members that are in charge of the sporting clays and 5-stand range came up with it. Bill and Tommy were the two that headed up for us and really have taken off and started running with it.
How many years have you been doing it?
Our club's been here for 85 years. We just started doing the blacklight shoot in November or December was the first time we started doing those.
Okay, so this is very recent.
Uh-huh.
You don't necessarily have to be a member, but to get new people in here, maybe they'll think about becoming a member.
Right, so that's what we encourage. You know, we're trying to reach out more towards the community. We have a lot of different programs going on. On Sundays, we have a ladies group that shoots down rifle and pistol range. We have a youth group on Sundays also that come out and practice. We have several youth members that have gotten scholarships for shooting, going to different colleges in the area. So we have a little something for everybody, so that's what we're trying to do, is just to continue to expand, grow the club, and have fun while we're doing it.
How many members do you have?
We are currently over 700. We're about 712 And then we have next week when we have our membership meeting, we'll have another 12 to introduce to vote on. So we're moving pretty quick.
Pretty impressive. And I would imagine that the age range is just as impressive.
Oh yeah, we go. Some of our youth members started at like 14. We have some that are younger than that, started around 12, 10 years old, and then we go right up into the 90s. We have some that are 90 years old that come out and shoot.
If someone is saying, you know what, I'm new to the area, or I've been thinking about a gun club, or I don't even know what a gun club is, but it's right down the road for me, what would you say to them to get them to either pick up the phone, go to the website, come in and say, I need information?
Yeah, I mean, we're open every Wednesday and Saturday. Really, the best time to come in would be like the first Saturday of the month. We have a lot of different things going on. We have a skeet and 5 stand, so it's during the day, in the morning, first thing on Saturdays. So they can kind of get the layout there. And then, if they want to talk to any of our members, we'll be glad to show them the rest of the range and how the rest of the layout is. We also have a youth 22 that's it's free for any youth to come out, and if they've never held a gun, we have 4-H instructors that will teach them how to handle it, how to load it, how to be safe. We have all the equipment provided, safety glasses, earplugs, so that way everything is for them and set up and ready to go.
To check out more events with the Salisbury Gun Club or to look into getting a membership, go to salisburygunclub.com.
Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at your latest photos. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, returns right after these messages.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Kimber Jarman enjoyed her very first hunt last weekend with her dad. First hunts are always a special memory for parent and child.
12-year-old Callan Ball from Trap, pictured here with his hunting buddy Remy, had one heck of a day harvesting geese.
13-year-old Ben Adkins had a stellar day during Youth Hunt Weekend in Crisfield, and by the looks of it, I need to get a few duck hunting pointers from Ben.
Noah Hummel really knows how to incorporate elements of Delmarva tradition in a single photo. Thanks to Caitlin Foxwell for the submission.
I think we know who to go to if we ever need to find a snake, as Ray Harper sent in this hognose he came across.
Deborah Hinkle sent in a couple of photos she took of a foggy morning at Swin Point Cove on the Choptank River.
And Diana Watson sent us a couple of shots that made us say wow. From this collection of snow geese to this stunning photo of Silver Lake in Dover, these were simply amazing.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
That's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for watching.
Keep sending in those photos by emailing outdoors@wboc.com. Are you following us on our many social media platforms? We have Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. It's really simple. Just scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
We hope to see you right back here again next week, where we're going to take you on a duck hunt with Nanticoke Outfitters and see how few ducks I actually got. We're also going to stop by the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center to check out the monster trucks, and we'll stop by Gateway Subaru to check out Operation Warm. But until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you Outdoors Delmarva.
Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.